Be Dakaris. Be inside Cathedral. Entire place is on fire. Everyone is fighting. Las fire, regular fire, plasma, bolts, and bullets flying everywhere. Corpses all around. Most of the pulpits and pews are destroyed. Catering table ruined. Deldar raining through the windows. Still, could be worse. It's not the worst wedding I've been to. Seen Bridget is here. She looks so beautiful when she's snoring, Xenos. Stand up to call out to her. Almost get my head blown off by an orc. Perhaps this isn't the best time? Alternate between helping the sisters and guard proper clean up the rest of the orcs in here, and helping Fessus and Marcus try to repair the barricades with broken tables, pews, and scrap. It goes pretty well, actually. Seriously. Marcus is a whiz with duct tape. I once saw him repair a slagged out chimera with nothing but duct tape, scrap, and cron corpses. It only ran for 2 days, but if it hadn't taken all those plasma hits, it might have ran for longer. Still, we only have so much time to get things ready, hoping the orcs can keep the Cornates busy a bit longer too. Wonder where the rest of the ravens are. For some reason, their land raider was heading towards the Titan, rather than away from it. Strange. Be Calibite half-born Drazen. Be in so much pain. Groan again. Look around my resting place. It's a fucking war zone. Almost as bad as the time the witch cult's beast cages were all opened on accident. Fuck, that was hilarious. Most of them seem to ignore me, probably think I'm dead. Because I sure as hell feel like it. Crawl into some cover. One arm is broken. My internals feel like they were blended. Look through pack for anything to help. Please have drugs. Pain. Find one I don't remember getting. Dr. Garl's cure-all. Has a pic of a homunculus. Fuck it, I'm probably going to die again. Take off helmet and jab that shit into my neck. Nothing happens. Well, could have been worse. Suddenly, it feels like my bones are pulling themselves together. This hurts so much. Holy fuck. Scream like a Craft World Banshee. It stops suddenly. I feel fine. Armor is a bit beat up, but otherwise fine. Grab the agonizer. Thankfully it didn't fall off. Like my splinter pistol. Shit. Witches falling from the roof. Start running around killing shit. See half the raider sticking through the roof. Explains the witches. Succubus looks distressed. She scans the room from the top of the raider, occasionally shooting things with blast pistol. She sees me and relaxes somewhat. She jumps into the melee. She winks at me. Why? Fuck if I know. Look at my other hand. It's covered in some sweet-smelling mush. Hesitantly try some. It's actually not that bad. The floor is covered in it, for whatever reason. Fucking Monkai.venom. Crouch walk towards more stable cover. Failed to notice female Monkai. Me be Ecclesiarchy youngster bishop, and I have been a fool. A victim of Sinch's schemes. All the vile forces in existence were crashing against us. Chaos, Orcs, Eldar, and Emperor knows what was still to come. And yet, I have been dividing our forces, sowing dissent between my holy legions and the Imperial Guard based on distrust and my doubts concerning their faith. My bad, Jiff. But as I lay on the floor, I watched the brave men and women of the Imperial Guard fight and die to save my betrothed and I. Men and women without the Emperor's mark and protection. I had to make this right. I swatted the flaming grot off my seneschal. He too had proven his worth. Instructed my honor guard to gather the wounded and poorly armed to bring with me. While the orcs were in withdrawal, we needed to get to my broadcast system. Sent some of my men to aid the guardsmen who had gone to reinforce the barricades. Instructed my Vox assistant to get me in touch with that damn commissar. We needed our forces working in unison if we were going to succeed. And we were going to need his guardsmen on the artillery pieces I'd bought if they were going to be effective. Finally, I went to my bride. I smiled when I saw her taking potshots with a las rifle. An angel of the Emperor.jpg. Taking some of my honor guard, we retreated deeper into the cathedral to get my broadcast system and some other things that would help. Be me, the cleverest rot to ever pilot a killer can. Making a strategic retreat. Let them Yumis burn themselves out, then I'll go back for another go. After that, I'll get back to my schemes to take a— Something interrupted my strategies. Tripped me up into one of them Yumi trenches. A bunch of spiky Yumis came out of nowhere. Puny humans that shooter. They's not clever like me. Give 'em some of the shooter and they chopped off my chopper. Yumis cheat, can life. They started swarming me like grots, ripping and tearing at my can. Some huge spiky human reaches into my seeing hole and rips the front right off my can. Why does he keep licking his lips?